Hey everyone, welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of cricket. Let's talk about cricket, a game people often call a gentleman's game. It's a sport that embodies respect, tradition, and sportsmanship. It has a super cool history that goes back hundreds of years. Cricket's origins are shrouded in mystery, but it's believed to have started in the 16th century. It all started in small villages in England, where people played simple games with a bat and ball. These early games were informal and played on open fields. Over time, cricket became more and more popular, eventually becoming a worldwide thing. The game spread to other countries, especially those in the British Empire. This video will explore cricket's amazing journey from its simple beginnings to its place as a beloved sport across the globe. We'll delve into the rules, the evolution of the game, and its cultural impact. We'll look at the exciting stories, legendary players, and unforgettable moments that have amazed people for generations. From Sir Bradman to Sachin Tendulkar, these players have left an indelible mark on the sport. From its early days as a fun activity in the English countryside to its modern version played in stadiums filled with passionate fans, cricket has evolved tremendously. Cricket's evolution is proof of its lasting appeal. Whether it's a local match in a village or an international test match, the spirit of cricket continues to captivate millions. So where did cricket actually come from? This question has intrigued many sports enthusiasts and historians alike. Well, it's a bit of a mystery, but most historians think it started in southeastern England a long time ago. The lush green landscapes of this region provided the perfect setting for the early forms of the game. Early versions of the game probably involved shepherds using their sticks to hit stones or balls, with sheep pens as their wickets. Imagine the simplicity and joy of those early games, played amidst the rolling hills and grazing sheep. As the game grew, it spread to villages and towns, becoming more organized along the way. Local communities began to form teams, and the rules of the game started to take shape. By the 1600s, cricket was a popular activity among the English upper class. It wasn't just a pastime, it became a symbol of status and leisure for the aristocracy. The first official match happened in 1646 in Kent, and by the end of the 1600s, cricket was played all over England. This marked the beginning of cricket as a formal sport with established rules and widespread appeal. Its popularity kept growing, becoming a big part of English culture. Cricket was no longer just a game, it became a national pastime, deeply embedded in the social fabric of England. As cricket became more popular, it needed some rules to ensure fair play and consistency. In 1744, the first official rules of cricket were meticulously written down by the London Cricket Club. This was a significant milestone in the history of the sport. These initial rules established the basics of the game, such as the size of the field, the type of equipment to be used, and the fundamental principles of how to play. They provided a structured framework that allowed the game to be played uniformly. A few years later, in 1788, a very important club was formed, the Marylebone Cricket Club, or MCC, at Lord's Cricket Ground in London. This club played a pivotal role in the evolution of cricket. The MCC became the guardians of cricket's rules, ensuring they were followed and updated as needed. Their influence has been profound, shaping the way the game has developed over the centuries. Lord's, often called the home of cricket, is still the most famous cricket ground in the world. It stands as a symbol of the sport's rich history and tradition, continuing to host some of the most prestigious matches in cricket. Now let's talk about how cricket went global. As the British Empire expanded, cricket traveled with it to colonies all over the world. The game became super popular in places like Australia, India, the West Indies, and South Africa. Cricket helped connect England with its colonies, creating a shared love for the sport. International cricket competitions started in the late 1800s, with the first official test match between England and Australia happening in 1877. The Ashes, a really competitive series between these two cricketing giants, began in 1882 and is still a huge event in the cricket world. Cricket has changed a lot over time, with new ways to play designed for everyone. One-day internationals, which started in the 1970s, and 2020 cricket, which became super popular in the 2000s, made the game faster and more exciting. Technology has also changed modern cricket. Things like Hawkeye and Snickometer help umpires make the right calls and make the game even more exciting for fans. Cricket continues to be loved by people all around the world because it's a mix of skill, strategy, and good sportsmanship.